Hi everyone, my name is Star. Welcome to Home Happenings. I'm happy to have you here with me today. I'm going to make a dessert called Cherries Jubilee, and it is great for beginners that want to learn how to start making their own desserts at home. And we're going to go step by step so those can follow. Okay, so first we're going to need 2 packages of graham crackers, regular graham crackers, and 2 sticks of butter. So we're going to make the crust. So you want to crush your graham crackers. You can use a food processor or a blender. I'm going to do it this way. I'll show you. I'm going to put them in a bag. Get all the air out, and we're going to use the rolling pin on it. So you want to grind them until they're real fine, like this. Put them in a bowl. Have your oven set to 350 degrees, and we're going to put the butter in the crumbs right now. So you want to mix that up real good. Get them all coated. Mix it so it's all well coated with the butter. You're going to need a 9 by 13 pan. Like this. It doesn't have to be glass, you can use metal. You don't need to worry about spraying the bottom. There's enough butter in here to take care of that. So you want to dump this in your pan and form it on the bottom. Even it out. Okay, now you're going to bake this in 350 degree oven for 6 minutes and let it cool. Okay, the graham cracker crust came out of the oven. It smells delicious. We're going to make the filling, the next layer on top of the graham cracker crust. I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out of the oven when we go to put the filling on top. So this is what you need for the filling. You need an 8-ounce package of cream cheese. It's best if it's at room temperature because it'll mix easier. One cup of powdered sugar. and a half a cup of milk. I I'm using almond milk. You can use whatever milk you want to for this. Mix it until it's well blended. Okay, that's mixed really well. I'll show you the This is what it looks like after it's been in the oven. There's not much difference. You just have to let it cool. Okay, when you finish mixing up the filling, it's going to look like a melted milkshake. See how it's liquid like that? You're going to pour it evenly over top of the crust. Pour it slowly so you make sure you have enough to go all over. Had to get me some new spatulas. My old ones were seen better days. This smells so good. Spread it out, make sure you get it everywhere. Make sure your crust is completely cool when you do this too. So we set that aside. Next we're going to make the whipped topping. And it calls for, the brand name is Dream Whip, but it's whipped topping. And it comes in these packets like this. I'm going to use all 4. Better to have extra than not enough. So we'll put these in here. And for 4 packets, we need 2 cups of milk, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. One, 2. We're going to mix this up until it peaks on top. I'll show you. Okay, you'll know this is done when you can take the beaters and lift up on them and see how it peaks in the center there. So it's nice and thick. This takes about 4 or 5 minutes to beat up to make sure it's thick enough. So we're going to take our tray here. We have the cream cheese filling there. We're going to put a layer of whipped topping, but don't use it all because we're going to need some to cover the top after we put the cherries on. So let's just spread a layer on here. Oh, maybe an inch thick. Okay, so we have some left for the top. Now we're going to take a can of cherry pie filling, and we're going to pick out cherries and drop them all over the cake or dessert. Make sure you get some of the cherries everywhere. Think about each piece you cut, you're going to want some cherries. I remember my mom making this for us every Christmas, and we couldn't wait to lick the beaters. This recipe is good not just for Christmas, but it's good for any occasion. You won't see people bringing something like this to an occasion. You can even use it in the summertime for cookouts. You can bring it. It would be great for a graduation party. And nobody will bring this recipe. So this is what it looks like once you get all the cherries on it. And we're going to take that leftover whipped cream and coat the top. So it'll be a thinner layer on top. So this is the finished product, and I cut a piece out for my mom, and you can see it needs to set up at least 24 hours in the refrigerator for it to be solid enough to cut and it won't run. As you can see here where I cut it, and it kind of ran a little bit in the pot. So just let it chill in the refrigerator overnight, and it'll be good to cut. Thank you for being here with me today. I appreciate it if you subscribe and like the video. I hope to see you next time. Please stay safe and take care, and God bless you all.